Today we're going to talk about how to start saving for college, how to approach that question. It's a question a lot of clients ask me. My name is Zachary and I'm an attorney at the law office of Zachary Deacon Mikowski, PLLC. Now before we get into how I would start answering that question for a client, I want to note that it may not even be appropriate for you to start thinking about saving for college. If you have perhaps high interest debt, student loans or credit card debt, you would probably be better off paying that off first. In addition, I like to see my clients start saving for retirement, and if they haven't done that, then I think that's more important than saving for college. If you are not maxing out at least your Roth or your IRA contributions or your 401k contributions up to any employer match, then I think that would be a preliminary step to saving for college. Alternatively, you could maybe use that money more wisely by saving up for a down payment for a house in a better school district, or you could use the money to supplement your child's extracurricular activities. But supposing that you've met any or some of those thresholds, then you might want to start asking how to start saving for college for your child. And that's the analysis I'll go through now. So let's get into it. Now this is a tool that I use. It's a paid tool, but you could do something similar online through free tools, I'm sure. So we'll start with a example, and we'll just say that the child was born November 1st, 2021. So they were just born and we have nothing saved yet. And we'll do a public in-state school So I'll pick UT at Austin, and we'll do in-state, so that's $24,448 if they went today. We have an inflation rate at 6% per year, which is a reasonable inflation rate for education. Unfortunately, it's pretty high. And we'll say that the parent is generously going to try to fund the entire education. So we'll use a average annual return, expected return of 5.65%. That's how you would invest the funds that you're saving. So you would need to save $6,834 a year. You could do that in a 529. So if you saved $104,000 in a 529, $6,834 a year, that's $569 a month for 18 years, then the cost to you would be $104,308. And then given an average return of the 5.65%, you would be able to meet your intentions to fund the education for this child at a public university. So by saving $104,000, $6,834 a year for 18 years, or $569 a month for 18 years, you'd be able to fund the cost of $305,000 that it would cost for the child to go to UT. Now let's edit this, and let's say that they want to go to a private college. How much would that cost you? We'll use Rice as a stand-in for a private college. So if they went today, that would cost $64,000 a year. So you would have to save $18,000 a year instead of the $6,834 that you would be saving if they were going to go to UT. It might make sense for you to save for UT, and so you'd be funding part of that experience for them to go to Rice, and they would either hopefully get grants or scholarships, and then maybe make up the balance with loans. But let's just see how much it would be, if you were able to save the full amount, the $18,000 a year. So you would be saving $1,500 a month for 18 years if you did it in a 529. So if you did it in a taxable account, you'd have to save more because you'd have to pay that tax. And the 529 is a bit like a Roth IRA. So it's tax-free on the distributions. So the total amount that you'd be saving if you saved in a 529, it would be $274,000, almost $275,000, and that would fund a cost of $804,000, almost $805,000 for that education at Rice, starting in 2039 to 2042. So that's just to give you an idea of how much you need to be saving for a public education versus a private education in 18 years. If you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out to me at txwealthlaw.com. And again, my name is Zachary, and I'm an attorney at the law office of Zachary D. Kimikowski, PLLC, and I help clients achieve their life and legacy goals. Thank you.